completed my master's in botany and B.Ed in natural science. I qualified Kerala ZET exam and Kerala TET exam. In national level, I qualified CTET both paper 1 and paper 2. In this session, we will discussing about the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. Okay, wait, I'm showing the slide. Okay, prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. After the session, you will understand what is prokaryotic cell and what is eukaryotic cell. Likewise, you should know the differences between the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cells and similarities also. Look at this picture. This is a picture of the both prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. This is a typical bacterial cell which represent the prokaryotic cell. This is a eukaryotic cell. You just see this picture. There's some differences in this. This is the bacterial cell. It's very simple cell and it's a little bit complex structure as this. Okay, so let's start with our prokaryotic cell. Yeah, prokaryotic cell were here first and for billions of years were the only form of Earth. All prokaryotic organisms are unicellular. As like the name prokaryotic cell, which is primitive one, and it is a unicellular organism. It is a unicellular organism. Prokaryotic cell is a unicellular organism and it's very simple structure and it's very primitive. Next one is eukaryotic cell, which appeared on Earth long after prokaryotic cell, but they are much more advanced one. As compared to prokaryotic cell, eukaryotic cell is advanced one. Eukaryotic organism, unlike prokaryotic, they can be unicellular, multicellular. In eukaryotic cells, it have both. Okay, you have unicellular and multicellular organism. So let me check what is prokaryotic cell, and we will discussing about the characteristics of prokaryotic cell. Actually, prokaryotic is a simple cell. That's a primitive one also, and it's very oldest one. It is the oldest type of cell appeared about 4 billion years ago. 4 billion years ago. Are the largest group of organisms. Prokaryotics are the largest group of organisms. Prokaryotics are unicellular organisms that found in all environments, which means the deeper oceans, snow-covered areas, deserts, etc., which appear in every environment. Okay, and it have a very simple structure and that does not have the nuclear membrane, that does not have the nuclear membrane. Their genetic material is circular shape. Their genetic material is circular shape, which means present in the cytoplasm. Okay, which means the DNA in the circular shape, not in the linear shape. Okay, and which does not have the membrane bound organelles. We know the what is organelles. Yeah, what is organelles? The in prokaryotes there is no membrane bound organelles are there. And it have very simple internal structure, not too much complex. It's very simple structure. Okay, prokaryotics are smaller in size when compared to eukaryotics. When compared to eukaryotics, it's very the size is very smaller. Okay, we know that prokaryotes is a primitive one and which shows a primitive characters. Okay, and these are the shapes of the prokaryotics. First one is cocci. Look at this picture. There's a round shaped, okay, spherical or round shaped. That is cocci. Okay, next one is bacillus. Look at this picture. This one is bacillus. It's a rod shaped. Okay, this is a rod shaped. Next one is spiral. As the name indicates, it's a helical or spiral in shape. Okay, helical or spiral in shape. Okay, this is cocci. It's round shaped. This is bacillus. It's rod shaped. And this is spirala. It's a helical or spiral shape. These about the prokaryotes. So, I hope you all are understood. If you have any doubts, okay, move to the next session. Okay, this is the picture of the prokaryotic cell. Look at this picture. This very simple structure and this long. Did you see this one? That long. This one. This is flagella. Flagella. And this small one. Yeah, this small outgrowths. Yeah, that is pili. That is pili. Look at the internal structure of the prokaryotic cell. Yeah, it's very simple and it having one plasma membrane is there, cell wall is there, and ribosomes are there. The only membrane cell organelle is ribosome, which does not having any nuclear membrane. Okay, these about the prokaryotic cell. It's very simple one and it's very simple structure also, and it's very primitive and it shows very primitive characters. Okay, these are the for example prokaryotic cell is pplo. You know pplo, pleuropneumonia like organism, bacteria, monaria, etc. Okay, these are the prokaryotic cells. I hope you understand the prokaryotic cell. Let's move to the eukaryotic cell. Children, did you know about eukaryotic cell? Yeah, can you say something about the eukaryotic cell? Yeah, characteristics of eukaryotic cell. Eukaryotic cells appeared approximately 1 billion years ago. Each gene appeared only 1 billion years ago. It's an advanced one. Eukaryotic cell is an advanced one as compared to prokaryotics. Eukaryotics are generally more advanced than the prokaryotics. Okay. It have a nuclear membrane surround the linear genetic material. The genetic material which shown in this eukaryotic is DNA. DNA is a linear shape. Linear shape means that a double stranded or single stranded DNA is present in okay. In prokaryotics, it's circular shape. In eukaryotics, it's a linear shape. A linear shape. Okay. Unlike prokaryotics, eukaryotics have several different parts. Okay, they have different parts is that, and prokaryotics organelles have covering known as membranes. Prokaryotic organelles have covering which known as membranes, but in eukaryotics, it's a complex internal structure which having a complex internal structure which have different parts is the cell membrane is there, nucleus is there, some internal organs are there, everything is there. Okay, eukaryotics are larger than prokaryotics in size. As compared to the size, eukaryotics is larger than prokaryotic. Okay. Now, this is the structure of a typical eukaryotic cell. You can understand this. Actually, this is a complex structure. It's a complex structure. This is the nucleus. This is the nucleus. Endoplasmic reticulum is the endoplasmic reticulum. In an endoplasmic reticulum, some parts are attached with the ribosomes, which is known as rough endoplasmic reticulum. Some does not having the ribosome, which is soft, sorry, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. This is the cell membrane. This is the cell membrane. Okay, this is Golgi bodies. Golgi bodies. The whole thing is that is fluid-like matrix is known as cytoplasm, and this is mitochondria. This is mitochondria. Mitochondria is known as the powerhouse of the cell. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Okay, this is a typical structure of an eukaryotic cell. Okay, next one, we will discussing about the differences between the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. As we know that, okay, organelles lack of membrane. In prokaryotics, organelles that does not having any membrane. But in eukaryotics, organelles covered by an membrane. Organelles covered by an membrane. And ribosome are the only organelles. Okay. In prokaryotics, ribosomes are only organelles. Okay. In eukaryotics, multiple organelles, including ribosomes. So there is a multiple organelles. As we already saw that mitochondria, Golgi complex, lysosome, etc. are seen in the eukaryotic. Okay. Genetic materials floats in the cytoplasm. In prokaryotics, genetic materials floats in the cytoplasm. That's mean DNA or RNA. Actually, DNA and RNA having the circular shape, not in the linear shape. Okay, that floats in the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm means that fluid-like matrix is known as cytoplasm. Okay, but in eukaryotics, it's very advanced. Membrane-covered genetic materials are there. In eukaryotics, membrane-covered genetic material is there. Okay, and in prokaryotics, it's circular DNA, not in the linear, circular DNA. In eukaryotics, it's linear DNA. It's linear DNA. Prokaryotics are primitive and unicellular. Okay, eukaryotics may be multicellular, unicellular. Prokaryotics is always unicellular, but in eukaryotics, it may be multicellular or unicellular. Okay, has larger number of organisms. In prokaryotics, having the larger number of organisms. Okay, but in eukaryotes, it's very large, but has smaller number of organisms, has smaller number of organisms. Appeared 4 billion years ago in the earth. The prokaryotics are appeared in 4 billion years ago. But in eukaryotics, it's appeared 1 billion years ago. Okay. And it having some similarities. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell have some similarities. Look at the size of the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. You can understand how it different from each other. This is one 0.1 to 10 picometer. Here 10 to 100 picometer. Okay, you can understand the size of these cells. Okay, this is a prokaryotic cell, this is a eukaryotic cell. So what are the similarities? Both types of cells have the cell membrane. Both types of cell have the cell membrane. Okay, outer covering of the cell. Both types of cells having ribosomes. Okay, the only one similarity of cell organelles is ribosomes. Okay, both types of have DNA. Both have DNA, but different shape or like that. Okay, both types of cells having a liquid environment not known as cytoplasm. We already said this fluid like did you see this fluid like matrix is known as cytoplasm. Here also this fluid like this one, the fluid like matrix is known as cytoplasm. These are about the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Did you have any doubts? You just compare both the eukaryotic and prokaryotic cell. One is primitive one is advanced one, and the cell size. Okay, prokaryotic is very smaller, and this is one is as compared to prokaryotic, eukaryotic is a little bit bigger or larger in size like that. Okay, this much about this class. If you have any doubts, means please ask me. Okay, thank you so much, and have a nice